One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kenn State Owls, squaring off with another team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little spin. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. So the Kenn State Owls offense will take the field first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the years, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Kenn State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Newton. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside the spot. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early.
Get him.
So we can forget about that last week.
Get him.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Oh, no.
To the ground. Got room at the 35. They finally made
Come
the
on.
stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's
Oh,
about
my
the Jimmys and
goodness.
the Joes.
Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing.
What are we doing?
You can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
And they're able to get him down. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Let's go, let's go. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone.
Okay.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The extra point here would tie the game. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. On the double. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Oh, he's got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kenn State.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for
what is going on?
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting...
He caught that?
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Using the quick game. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Working that left side.
Wow.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
What are we doing?
Touchdown! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn State offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I tell you, you got to be brave as a slot receiver to run these slant passes because you're catching it right around linebackers and safeties are coming crashing down. You really have to have a ton of confidence running that route.
Oh my goodness, catch the ball.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Sweet cut there. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold.
Garbage.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. Gives it on the option. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
Oh my goodness.
And now he's up to 14. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
a nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Plenty of
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to...
a shot toward the end zone.
There we go.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Quarterback making adjustments. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to make turning it on. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And
man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action.
What are you doing?
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Now with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And they come up with a huge pick six.
Of
and
course.
that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Kenn St. 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quick out. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's going to run it.
Okay,
Good
okay.
execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And
Let's
he's
not
just
get-
proving it
let's not
time
get
and
too
time
crazy.
again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell. it's
Oh,
gonna
I
be a
can't
big
believe you're
part
not
of the game.
catching anything right now.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the
It was
quarterback.
not.
That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Knight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Quickly complete. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the right. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Off the RPO, complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
Kenn State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn State offense. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Got the first down himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot is such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack, but just...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now.
Touchdown, Owls! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Thanks.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Makes the grab on the left.
These guys are not dropping anything.
Down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Catch in the middle, it's Massey. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Knight. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Kenn State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Knight. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Kenn State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a...
Breaks into the open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Owls are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. It's Kenn St State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn St State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. You don't give a hoot. Kenn St State does. Touchdown, Owls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Vincent. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Owls. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stop at the 1-yard line.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the 1st down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Vincent. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing. And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Kenn State coming out with another first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Got some room into the goal line. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Kenn State has a chance now on first and goal.
Come on, set.
He'll set up to throw. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. His drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn State offense. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They're working that left side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.